Each of the 3 two-place drop-in decoilers has a demount point in the front and in the back, and then about a 4-foot spacer in between each of the sections. This separates material as it comes forward from the drop-in sections, so you can keep them organized. We've been using vice grips, so you don't have to rethread them. And it hooks up to a section with a threading roller, which appears to be a separate piece from the actual cut to length. And this is the controller. And it wires into big line, goes into this first station. And they appear to be fairly well labeled. Yeah, that's labeled. This is the AS3 controller. Set your shear length right here. And that activates the equipment. And this is the encoder. We've replaced that a few times. This is the back side of the AS3 controller. Those are your main lines coming into block at the bottom. And the front side of the controller. This machine is equipped with slitters. We rarely ever use them, but they probably be useful for a smaller shop. This is the lifting device for removing the coils with their side plates intact, and that'll come with the machine. There's a chain snaking through most of this side of the machine. That was replaced about 4 years ago, and so were the rollers, straightening rollers. So that's probably good for the rest of the life of the machine. We added this to make that process easier at the time. The last junction box is on the first coil of the 3rd section. It's the 5th coil back, and the farther you go away from the operator station, the smaller these junction boxes are, so try to keep that in order. You notice we've been using tie-down straps, and that's basically not required from the factory, but the belts tend to squeal badly and slip, and it's kind of an annoyance to people. This is the first junction box on the decoiler, the first section. See, it's labeled E1, E2, E3, and these wires will have to come out to separate the sections. Looks like the only ones that aren't labeled are the ones above E3, which is E4. And you can see it's red, yellow, brown, and then a ground wire on the bottom. Everything else seems to be pretty well labeled. We'll relabel them if they need to be. This is the first decoiler on the second section. Same situation. Pretty good numbering from the factory. These are 3 black wires that aren't labeled.